I am Pink Poodle. Here is Maisie, the Eastern Poodle, and Western Poodle, Priscilla. And what we're doing today, guys, we are looking at the Jeffree Star's Jawbreaker. And this is a really beautiful palette. This is the outer carton. We got this at the uni carton, and we have, what do we have? No, I can't even see. We've got pressed pigments and shadows, and there are, do you know, I can't even see on here looking, but this is what it looks like out of the uni carton, and this is what it looks like inside. Got a lovely big mirror that folds over, which is really cool because I don't always use the mirror. Oh, I just put my thumb in that. Look at that, just touched it and it's got stuff on, and these are so beautiful. And just let's focus on that shade there, which I won't be saying, I'll be just calling the F word. So yeah, so I've done swatches of them all, and I will be showing them and naming them all. So they're all on my arms, as you can see, and not on this side because my Pink Poodle tattoo is looking a bit sore around there, but it's okay. Oh, anyway, of them all, and I will be showing them and naming them all. So they're all on my arms, as you can see, and not on this side because my Pink Poodle tattoo is looking a bit sore around there, but it's okay. Oh, anyway, here's look at my tattoo. Look at it with this. So I'm going to be doing an eye look. I've already done all my base, as you can see. I went bougie today. I used Virgin, Good Morning, Bubblegum, Wow, Suck, Licorice, Cute, F-U-C-K, Gumdrop, Snuck, Brain Freeze and Jawbreaker, and what? Orange juice, sour, soaked, raspberry, cotton candy, lime, lemon drop, bite me, cherry wet, tasty, cone and delicious. I also use my normal bleeding heart and my chocolate for bronzing and cheeks. I use the Avon primer along with the Alamasca one. Use my normal Revolution, and some of the Cella stuff for my eyebrows. Done it ombre again, so I'm just going to put them on there just to set them. I've got to set them. What a wally I am. So that's that so far. So then we're going to look at like doing this look. So it is very, very hard to think of what to do. There are beautiful shades in here, and like there's a Billy Bum Bum now, but he's not got his dress on, he's got a t-shirt on, so he's moaning because it's in the wash. And there's the doors there as well. See, both of them are there. You alright, mate? You're dressed to be alright soon. You can have your dress back on in a minute, alright, when it's dry. He loves that dress. So we are now going to start doing this look. So I take both my eyes so I could get a nice clean line, and I went over my eye primer with the shade Good Morning. Patted it all over just so we had a little base so we could put the shadows on and it wasn't tacky. You see me patting it on. Then I went on with the most beautiful shade called Gumdrop and went in the outer third of my eye and just patted that on because like it is a beautiful shade. I really like the shade. I think it's one of my favourite shades in the whole palette. We just patted it on. Then we went in with the shade Brain Freeze, which is another lovely shade, another pastel colour. And then we went in with the shade Cute, which I think I looked at the end of this, and we patted that next to it. I wasn't going to do a rainbow look, but hey ho. So it looked really nice. Them three shades go together really nice, and I really thought that looked good. And just went over the shades again to make sure that it kept their intensity. And then a beautiful lavender shade again. Then I had to use bubblegum, of course, as it's a beautiful pink, so we put bubblegum in the inner corner. And then we went over with them again, and then I went in with the colour Virgin on my Luxie brush and just went over the edges to try and make them less harsh, so it blended into the eye better. And then back in with the intensifying the gumdrop shade and all the others again, just to make sure they're nice and intensified, as you can see. And then I looked up with the concealer just so I could cut the crease, and I cut the crease. I'm getting better at cutting the crease. I did the eyeball thing to get the cut crease, the eyeball technique, should I say. Then I went in with the pink again because I lost some of that intensity with the bubblegum colour. And then I went in with the shimmer that I chose, which was Orange Juice. And this spoke to me as soon as I opened the palette. I absolutely loved this colour, Orange Juice. One of my favourite shimmers in there. Then I went in to intensify the outer corner with the shade Soaked. And I felt that wasn't deep enough, so I went in with the shade Delicious, just so we had a outer corner that was a bit more deeper. And that's what I'm doing now, going over it with the Delicious shade. And then I decided to put the shade Gumdrop in the middle, so it gives it a little bit of a goldy colour. I patted it on with my finger so that it made it sort of blend into the Orange Juice better. Then I went in with my Lottie London eyeliner and made a wing on my eye, because it wouldn't be me without a wing. I do love a wing. So I did a wing on both my eyes, and it was Lottie London. Not you could see it much. And then I tight lined my top eye, and then I went in with the colour I put the Royal Royalty into my waterline, and that's the best thing about Jeffree Star lipsticks. You can use them as eyeliner too. And then I put some glitter from Lottie London just to make it a little bit more glittery. Not that it wasn't glittery enough, but I just felt that I needed a little bit of glitter on it. And then I tapped over some more of the Orange Juice, so it made it a little bit darker than I wanted it to, but I think it lightened once it dried a bit. You see, I'm tapping it back in again just because I felt that it was a bit too dark. I'm tapping away there. Then I went in with the Ariel Enchanted eyelashes, and then on my bottom lash I put the colour Bubblegum, followed by the FUC colour, just to smoke it out a little bit. So this is the finished look, guys. What do you think? This is my first impressions of the Jawbreaker palette, and this is what I've done with it. This is what I did with it. I think it's really beautiful. I love it. Well, I always love everything, but I do love this. This is really nice and bright. The pastel colours are pastel colours. I can read pastel. Pastel colours are really, really beautiful. I wasn't sure where I was going with it for a while, but then I thought, oh, rainbow look, might as well do it, Jean. So there you go. But I've used quite a bit of the pink, and I think it looks really nice because I used, and I think the lip really goes good with it because it's got sets off like lavender. So the colours that I used in my eyes, I have my glasses on. I'm sorry guys, can't see without them. Is I use the colour, which is really beautiful, I say it right in a minute. Gumdrop, Brain Freeze, Cute, and then Bubblegum. So that was all on the top, and then on my lid, after I cut it, I put orange juice. The only thing is, look, I've used quite a bit of orange juice and the stars disappeared, but that's okay, because it's a very soft pigment. So, and then I also put in the Out of the soaked, and then I went over with soaked with the shade Delicious, and then in the middle of the eye I put a bit of gumdrop, so you've got a bit of a, can't see now glass on, so you've got a bit of a gold kind of moment. And then on the bottom of my lip, in the inner corner, I put the shade Wow, and then I put a bit of the shade Jawbreaker on top of it, just to sort of like sparkle it a little bit more. And then on the bottom I used the colours Gumdrop and I think it was the F word. Can I use the F word? Can't remember what I did now. It was the lavender colour, sorry. It was Gumdrop and Bubblegum. And I use the colour I'm Naughty in my waterline, and I've got Diva. Is it Diva? Is it Diva? So, no, it's Diamond. Diamond on my lips. And this is it. I found it really easy to use. The colours are really easy to use. Oh, and on my eye, as my highlighter, Jeffree Platinum, I use Lavender Snow and a bit of the Pink Shield. Is that what it's called? But yeah, so that's all I've used. And you know, yeah, that's it. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm using. So yeah, I hope you like the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up or a pause up even. Let me see what the girls think. What do you think, girls? Yes, I did use pink. Can you see? Yes. Can you see? Yes, it is the same colour as you. Honestly, these girls go on about pink like it's anything. Oh, you haven't seen the tattoo yet, have you? What tattoo? She says. She hasn't noticed anything. Let's have a see. It's this tattoo. It's looking a bit red, but this tattoo here. It's a. No, it's not of used to. It's a pink poodle, and it's got 2 paw marks to represent Billy and Dora, and used to too. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please give us a pause up, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you'd like to stay around and hit the bell button, that would be so good. And if you ain't want to subscribe, just please give me a pause up. That would really help me out. And thank you for watching, and it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Thanks very much. Bye. Mwah.